Imagine imagine in the same universe. Imagine.
Imagine. Can you imagine? You can't write this stuff. My brain doesn't let me do two things at once.
No, it shouldn't. Anybody who thinks they can is not doing those things, either one of those things well.
All right, what do you got for me, bud?
Oh God, I don't know. Um,
Should set up a
I
little
haven't
note
I haven't
here.
really thought about it, but at the same time, I mean, I'm literally wearing an Aesop Rock shirt, and I'm upset. Like I just keep listening to this album. So, is that a good place to start? I mean,
I
you
mean, I'm
you've
not gonna
heard
like it.
you've heard Aesop Rock before,
Yeah,
and
uh,
you already know you don't like them.
yeah.
So, is it a waste of time for me to do that? Should I be looking for
I mean, if
something
you
that you
got
don't
something
know?
that's like, there's no way you can't like this.
Yeah, but all his stuff is like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. He's not,
He doesn't have like one album that's like, oh, this is
No,
a different thing.
I mean, he's got like collaboration albums. Maybe let's try Malibu Ken.
What's that?
That was his collaboration with Tobacco, and that's a full album.
Malibu Ken.
The name of the song is Corn Maze by Malibu Ken, which is Aesop Rock and Tobacco. It's the only Aesop Rock record that I don't own because I hate the album artwork so much. I refuse to have it in my home.
What's the album look like? I'm gonna look.
You see a picture of a guy like in the I don't know if you no, no, I'm looking at a different screen.
Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy. It
It's a
looks like
drawing. Looks like
you remember that? Do you remember that show on? What was that show on? It was like Cartoon Network or Adult Swim. It was like the guy was living with like a Frankenstein monster. You know what I'm talking about, babe? With the like, there was like all like zombies and demons and monsters and stuff. Ugly Americans.
Ugly Americans. Yeah, it wasn't that was that Comedy Central or was that
Yeah, it
Adult
was
Swim?
Adult Swim,
Well, Comedy
and
Central,
like
Adult
that
Swim
kind
are
of
two
looked
different
like.
things.
Didn't that kind of look like the artwork for that?
I never really watched Ugly Americans.
Adult Swim.
Wasn't it on Comedy Central though?
Yeah, then like these guys. Don't these
Adult
guys?
Swim and Comedy Central, two different things.
Whatever.
Not
Doesn't
whatever.
this guy
Adult Swim
look
was on
like?
Cartoon Network.
Doesn't
Yeah,
this?
it looks like it was done by the same artist. Anyway,
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Come on,
yeah,
that's all I'm talking
and
about. Ready?
yeah,
I already don't like it.
because of why?
Everything I've heard about it so far.
Okay, you're not gonna like it, but that's
I'm not
fine.
gonna like it.
No,
Oh, it's on Rhyme Sayers,
but
which is why you like it.
well, I mean, I liked the Aesop Rock before it was on Rhymesayers. He just happened to his record label collapsed, and the Rhymesayers picked him up.
Okay.
I'm the world weekly news bat child. Beelining ash powder, ash pile. For every ghost climbing out the
This is why I don't like Aesop Rock.
every lone spaz in a snack aisle cracked out. Don't touch that.
It doesn't
he
matter
what?
what the beat is. It doesn't
That's not
matter.
true.
He's just
That's not
he's
true.
just gonna do his he's gonna do his own thing.
Um,
There's rappers who do that where they fall off the beat on intentionally and stuff.
yeah,
But like this guy, it's always I've never heard him rap to a beat.
that's not true. All right, like my next goal is to find one where he does.
Is that him?
Yeah.
I like the beat.
You like the
I
back
like
though.
the beat. Tobacco's the producer.
Back was the producer, yeah.
I like the beat. It always, to me, it just reeks of like wannabe MF Doom.
Well, I mean, he would probably tell you the same thing. I mean, like, Yeah, he was a huge MF Doom fan, and he's like recently when MF Doom died, he posted a whole thing about how all he was ever trying to do was like, when he performed with MF Doom, he felt like like what he was trying to do was like he was trying to be MF Doom, for you know,
Huh.
but his just because somebody inspires you, I think his vocabulary, his use of the language, I think is more dense, and not that there's no reason to compare them. They're two very different artists to me.
Have you have you seen that thing? Rapper
Yeah,
vocabulary. Okay.
yeah. With that, Aesop Rock is way ahead of everybody.
Is he?
What, the vocabulary thing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Aesop Rock is thousands of words ahead of everybody.
All right.
The unique word thing, like
Yeah,
how
yeah,
many?
yeah.
Yeah. He's way ahead
All
of
right.
everybody.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Very good rapper.
Hey, he's a smart. He's a red individual, and he uses. Sometimes like I know that chart in my head, and sometimes I listen to an album, and I'm like, oh, that's a new word that goes on the list. Like nobody's ever used that word in a rap ever.
Is he from Long Island? Is
Yeah, he's born in Northport, and then Brooklyn, I think shortly after that. But yeah.
all right?
One horse town,
Is he friends with Yak Balls? Okay.
I'm trying to think of. I think when I saw Aesop Rock once in the city, I think Yak Balls did open up for him. Was Yak Balls from Long Island?
I have no idea.
Why did you ask if he was friends with Yak Balls then? Just because you wanted to say the name Yak Balls? Yak Balls is great.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And we're going. I like this part a lot.
In a lavish rabbit hole with no rabbits, young dumb dust bunnies jump in a traffic, casually gussied up and done, feeling unsung and savage. Punk, we have come for your cabbage. I'm bad news, travel like a rat through your cabinet. Spaz, 20 paw pads full of scabs, off in a false ad, full plaid, all dander. Blast off, black jackdaws on his antlers.
I don't mean to crap on the guy. Like it's not.
What
this
I
isn't-
like about him so much is that, well, first of all, he started as a visual artist. I like the imagery that he creates. In my mind, some of the words he says create an imagery to me that I find pleasing. He'll say just one rhyme, say one phrase, and it's a pleasing combination of words. Plus, everything else I love about him.
I respect him. Longevity in this business is commendable. Like obviously enough people respect him that he was able to stick around this long.
Yeah.
It's just not the kind of, it's not the like when I listen to rap, this isn't what I think of.
Yeah, I know, but your kind of rap is a far departure from anything that is
Well,
this.
I listen to some lyrically, like YBN Cordae or Kendrick Lamar.
Do you want
Just
to finish
not.
this or no? Do you want to just stop now?
Well, I think we're supposed to finish these.
Okay.
All right.
Really fearless neighbors. Someday we'll find a way to make these billionaires obey us. Someday we'll learn a subdivision gaudier than reprobates who sit around oppressed and guess the order of the Tetris reign with biblical as reckoning. Son of surly Satan torn asunder. Private number, public urination. We socialize with pundits who encompass all the wrong stuff. I count the bread quick. I got some walls up.
Do you think they had to get permission to use a Rubik's Cube's image on the guy's head?
I don't know. I have no idea how that stuff works. I don't know. How do we have the rights to play this? Do we need the rights to play this?
I have no idea. Is that his daughter or something?
No.
Just some girl they hired.
That was the girl. She grew up to be in the other video that we watched.
Oh yeah. uh,
Yeah.
I
Imagine it in the same universe. Imagine.
imagine. Can you imagine? You can't write this stuff. I was gonna say, yeah, I have no idea if we're allowed to do any of the things we're doing.